On today's recipe video, we're gonna be taking these collard greens that have gone to seed. We're heading out to the farm and we're gonna get some of those and we're gonna make some collard green beans. I hope you can stick around and see exactly how it's made. Welcome back to the 1 Acre Vegan Farm. Plant-based Gabriel here. I'm taking you on a little bit of a journey to something very unique, very special, something you may have never heard of, something you may never hear again. But today we're going to be harvesting some of the collard green seed pods. So my collard greens that I planted last fall, they're a biannual flower, so it means it takes the second year for them to go into flowering and create seeds. So I did that. I planted these last fall. I've been eating collard greens and harvesting collard greens for quite a while now, but we're in the spring moving into summer, so they have gone to seed and they have created their seed pods, but we have not let them go to seed. What we've done is, I'll bring you in here and I'll show you exactly what we're gonna be doing. So here we are. I've got a 50-foot bed of collard greens that I planted last fall again. Produced a lot. I think every one of my friends, our family, anybody who likes collard greens, we sauteed them up. They enjoyed them. We've got a really great, easy, vegan, oil-free collard green recipe on the website. But here's our collard greens. They've gone to seed, they've gone to flower, which I'll pick one off here. You can see that the flowers are kind of falling off on this one. I don't think this one got germinated all that well, but the ones that have, and I'll get this guy, have created, there's a ladybug there, but they have created these seed pods, which look like something that you may know to be familiar. I think they look a lot like green beans. And you know what? If you haven't guessed it already, we're gonna take a bunch of these into the kitchen and we're gonna go ahead and steam up or saute up, or we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do with these collard beans, but I'm excited to give it a try. So I'm gonna go ahead and harvest some and then, harvest a big bunch of these. All right. Here is what we've got. Got a big bunch of collard beans. So we're gonna take them in. If you can see what we're looking at, we're gonna take them in. We're gonna go do something with them in the kitchen. Let's go ahead. All right, we made it back inside. I'm here with a big bunch of my collard green beans. We've got a glass bowl here, and now it becomes kind of a tedious job, just like green bean picking, but go ahead and I'll hopefully speed this up for you so it doesn't take 10 minutes. Just now finishing up here. Doesn't take too long once you get the hang of just popping them off, kind of like snap greens. Here is everything that we got through. And here's a big bowl of collard beans. You can tell, really awesome. There was an Asian type of green bean that I've had before, similar to this, I think, but yeah, so now we're gonna go ahead and get the stove top on. I'm gonna get some water boiling and we're gonna use a steamer basket to steam our collard beans. So I'm gonna get that going, get the water boiling, clean up this a little bit. We'll be back here in just a second when that is ready. Our water is boiling off nicely. We've got our collard green beans here. This is just a pot with a steamer basket on top. So we're gonna go ahead and put in our beans. Now I like to do them and make sure the water's at a rolling boil, but we're gonna add them all in here. And if you didn't grow the beans yourself, you can go ahead and wash them. Probably a good idea anyways to just wash them beforehand. So we've got them in there. And I've got that water going pretty hot, and we're gonna set the timer for 5 minutes. We'll be back here in just a second when that is done. I'm excited to give them a try. Maybe put a little pepper or salt on top, but we'll let those go. We'll be back here as soon as they're done. Our 5-minute timer just went off. Let's open this up and see how our beans look. I'm gonna turn the stovetop off first. We are going to remove the lid, and it's steamy. One thing you might notice is these get a little hot, so be careful with that. But let's put this in our bowl. We didn't shrink down too much. That still made a good amount. Now what you can do here is you can just sprinkle in some salt or some pepper. I'm going to grab a few, which they're very hot, very, very hot. So use something other than your fingers. So we set this here, remove this. Got everything going in every way in here. But we have some beans, and I'm just gonna take a little bit of salt, which you don't have to use. If you don't use salt, don't use salt. We don't use it in the recipes, but we'll just top things with it. And then we've got some black pepper. Add that over there. Now, if that does not look like you would be able to get that from a small plate restaurant, and here's the thing, they would allow you to pay $30 for this. So, beware, Plant-Based Gabriel's Kitchen might be getting into small plates. No, I don't think so. I like to fill up. I got muscles to feed. So let's go ahead and we'll give these a try. That is so good. Yes, it does taste like a green bean, but you've got a little bit of the, I don't know how to explain it, but you got a little bit of the collard green flavor coming through. These are awesome. If you've got some collard greens and you've let them go to seed, I have way too much to be able to collect seed for all of them. I mean, we grow a good amount of collard greens, but this is maybe a fourth or probably an eighth actually of the amount of plants that I had. So more than enough. This I think is going to go to a big summer get together that my wife's office is having down at the university. So we're going to have some collard green beans with us. So I really hope you guys enjoyed today's recipe. If you did, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. And as always, this recipe and all my past and future recipes can be found at plantbasedgabriel.com. Make sure you hit one of the playlists, either at the 1 Acre Vegan Farm or the Plant-Based Gabriel Kitchen, where we make healthy vegan recipes. Really hope you guys enjoyed today's recipe video. I am Plant-Based Gabriel, and I will hopefully see you here in the kitchen or on the farm very, very soon.